Eye patch. More copper leaves. This.
I'll take this.
Okay. There's two places like on the island that I haven't been sent yet, and I want to check those places out before I leave the island.
May Amira's winds blow sweet.
I guess you and the governor don't really get along.
Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters.
I thought you should know that I found some Juana at the dig site. They were killed when Aethys arrived.
I see. Governor Clario would call it superstition. I know you speak truth. Are there worse omens than to hear that the god of rebirth has brought death upon your people? I thank you for delivering this news. I will tell their families, and we will mourn them together. But you will journey on, into the god's wake. I wish you luck, outsider.
Mm-hmm.
There are enough Mataru here to defend the village. You are safe.
Okay, well, apparently you're not going to help me like you said you would, but that's fine. Whatever. I have to go back to town. I just realized I need those blunderbusses. I don't need them. I want those blunderbusses. Clear out some of the inventory. Yeah, come here.
Swords! Sheep!
Okay. Actually save two of these just in case I need it. No. Light armor 5. Is there any other light armor 5? Yeah, there's one right here. Not. Take all of those. Keep one of the sabers. Keep two of those. Do. Two pistols already. Okay. Please tell me you have 2 blunderbusses. Do you? Are they one-handed or two-handed? They're one-handed. Thank you, sir. Who got those? Come back in the community chest. Boom. That's fun. How much gold do we have? We have 3,000.
Swords, shield.
Do we have anything rare? Glancing strikes. 10% of incoming hits converted to grazes from melee weapons. That'd be really nice to have. Send healing done. Give this to you. Give this to you. Oh, you can only... Okay. Whoops, whatever. Or deflect. Put that on. Alright, we've got gear, folks. Let's check out the rest of the island. Alright, we'll start with the old battlegrounds. I'm curious, because usually, like, in the last game, they sent you everywhere. If this is going to be more, like, exploration-based, like a lot of CRPGs are, which I kind of like the idea of. Or is this area just, like, out of control hard, and I come back here later? You find a field of strewn ancient corpses. It must be a site of a battle that happened long ago. There might yet be something salvageable among the fallen. Search the area. Takes 3 hours. Find a bundle of unused scrolls bearing arcane ruins. 2 scrolls of winter. Looking again. Medium shield. You've wandered the length of the battlefield. There's nothing left of value. Okay. Pity. Head to the burial site then. Actually, I kind of want to see what's down here. Military rice farm. Oh, they trade rice. I'll take some. Hey, what? This headdress. Oop. Do I need him to have a shield though? He's not really proficient with a shield, but it'd be nice for him to have it when he's... No. Nah, let's just keep him in the back and dish damage if we need to. Oh, interesting. Okay. Search the location. Take some time to search the burial site. 4 hours pass. 30 baby pearls. The item was put in your stash. Keep searching location. Didn't find anything useful. Oh, we did find something useful. 4 times scoria. Collection of rare gems. Poke around some more. Find a fine spear. Dope. Keep searching. Continue poke around. Anything useful? Find a sigil of wardstone. Friendly targets plus a radius from the caster. Always quiet. Immune to sigil of nightmare attacks. What? Immune to sigil of nightmare attacks. The glyph emblazoned on this war stone provides protection from any sigil associated with this symbol. Oh, okay. Yeah. Here we go. So, well, let's check our inventory real quick. Pick that stuff up. So fine spear. Take that. Cool. Close it through this. Okay. I feel like the island has been explored.
Good, you are here. Clario has made good on his promise. We are making ready to free your ship.
Kiowa gestures towards your vessel, where a motley group of Hana and Valen workers race to and fro.
I say still that you are fortunate. The ship was nearly lost, but it will float. For how long, I cannot say. You will wish to find a friendly port with some speed, I think.
Do you know where Nekata is? Nekataka?
So you will go to the great Kahanga city as well. You must sail north for some time, and then a little east. Take care in Nekataka, outsider. It will close its jaws around you, and you will never notice.
Ah, much like my lion.
Come, we will see your Defiant out to sea.
Wait. Don't know why you didn't grab those barrels floating in the water. Just my thought. Being as there's supplies right next to the shore. You've received a curious message from the Harbinger Vetner. Well, let's read it. Wax sealed letter. Quest item. This missive, written in what looks like dried blood on a slice of tan leather, came to you rolled and sealed with the mark of Aurochs. The lettering, spidery and sharp, suggests the sender may have been shivering as they composed it. Most glorious watcher of Cadnua, I cordially invite you to a feast to be held in your honor. A community of like minds has congregated at Harbinger's Watch, a small outpost located in the southern Deadfire Sea, to witness Deadfire Flow's rapid expansion. Soon I shall consume all, and Mirigan's dominion over dead Aora be unchallenged. We eagerly anticipate hosting your magnificence. With admiration for your many accomplishments, Vatner, High Harbinger of Dusk.
We should address the matter of our ship's resources before we get underway.
Okay, we've got ammunition, medical supplies, repair. Marina was injured.
It saddens me to inform you that we lost several crew and most of our provisions during the storm.
Definitely did.
However, Port Margé appears to be well supplied, and I expect the recent disaster has left several sailors in want of a ship.
Okay.
I suggest we contract for additional supplies and crew before we return to open water, or our voyage may indeed be a short one.
Oh man, I have to go back to town. Okay. In Deadfire, not every ship on the sea is friendly. Hostile ships can attempt to engage you ship to ship. I don't like the 3 swords on this. During ship combat, distance and orientation to the enemy are vital to your success. Distance determines if the enemy is in range of your cannons or if you're in range of theirs. Orientation determines what cannons, if any, you can fire, as well as how easily your ship may be hit. Turning your sight to an enemy may allow you to fire the most cannons, but it makes you an easier target. Each ship must maintain its sails and hull. Damaged sails limit the speed of the ship. If the hull is destroyed, the ship will sink. The ship's cannons are also limited by how much ammunition the ship is carrying. When 2 ships get close to each other, they can board or ram. Boarding locks the 2 ships together and transitions to a deck-to-deck fight between the 2 ship crews. A ramming attack does damage to the hull of both ships. If one does not sink, the battle transitions to a deck-to-deck battle. Once you have... Okay, my mind went somewhere. Okay. Once you have victoriously sunk the other ship or defeated them in battle or in combat, you can plunder what remains. Plunder typically includes ship resources, treasure, and occasionally the unique triumph of a noteworthy enemy captain. Coins can be shared with the crew to improve morale, and triumphs are always flown from your ship's rigging. Okay. It's probably going to take a little practice to do this, right? But yeah, let's go back to town. Or actually, can we head to the port? Okay. Encounter another ship. As the Defiant leaves Port Maha, you casually observe dozens of other ships coming and going, mostly fishing and trading vessels. One craft stands out. An imposing dhow, replete with cannons, crests into view across the Defiant starboard bow. The flag raised high atop its sails signifies a wish to parley. However, the dhow approaches at an aggressive speed, suggesting that it may not easily be turned away. Face your pursuer head on. You spin the wheel of your ship counterclockwise. The ship swings round quickly, disturbing a gull resting on the foremast. The bird voids a white splotch on the deck as a sign of its disapproval. You in out the wheel and bear straight towards the dhow. Disenclosures quickly, and soon the massive dhow rolls on the wave beside your ship. Boarding complaints emerge, and you're quickly cast onto your ship, along with shouts from its crew notifying you the captain will be boarding. Several well-armed men cross the plank, their eyes watching every inch of your ship. The crowd parts open to make way for their captain, a tall, well-dressed man. He peers at you with one impressively groomed eyebrow raised. Impeccably. Why did I read it like that? Following behind the captain, and in stark contrast, strides an unkempt Orlin. A pair of pistols grips protrude from his belt, and he casually swirls stock firearms around his fingers. His shaggy face, framed by long cobalt blue hair and a wildly braided Corleone beard, makes the crooked smirk he directs at you seem almost sinister.
On behalf of the Principes and Patrina, I must request we meet in parley.
The broad-shouldered captain up-tilts his chin in greetings. When he smiles, his left cheek divots a shallow dimple. You have my attention?
Agrasima. I will make this quick.
He flourishes a courtly bow.
I have heard some marvelous tales regarding your ventures in the Deerwood. In fact, you are the first dragon slayer I have ever met.
Multiple dragons, thank you.
Some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from one such as you.
I don't have much to pilfer.
I take it he is not one of those fools. Perhaps we should listen.
Olas crosses his arms, cautious but curious. Under the captain's words, you hear a faint but insistent buzzing. It blooms overwhelming Ferrante's voice, drowning out all else around you. No one else seems to notice. A vision. Thunder cracks between your ears, and you glimpse a different sunshine sea behind your eyes. Let the vision come. Let's do resolve. Fight against the vision. Resolve contributes towards... Okay, yeah, I know that. You close your mind against spiritual invasion, but the vision slides around and through the defenses, washing over you as implacably as the sea. The vision streaks across your mind's eye, fleeting and incoherent. An elf, dark-haired and battle-scarred, stepping across the gulf between the vessels. She shakes Ferrante's hand, a warmth spills through you. Excitement, pride, respect. The imagery melts like candle wax into a lamp-lit galley swamped with the scent of unwatered rum and sweet fruits with the sailors and their songs and sweat. The scene billows away, ice cold and clawing, replaced with a crew on deck, solemn and staring, as Ferrante's grasp of one of their own by the throat. No, not one of their own, no more. You don't steal from the family and stay in the family. Tears and mucus mar the man's features as Ferrante reads the man his last rites. Thief or no, they'll consign him to Andra as tradition dictates. The vision passes, leaving you blinking on the deck of the Defiant. Looking into Ferrante's face, he raises an eyebrow.
I believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake.
Despite the gravity of the words, he smiled grandly, and dimple cuts deep into his left cheek. I know the cipher's handiwork when I feel it. Tell her to stay out of my head. The blue Orland's mouth falls open. What the hell is this mean? You little fox shit. Careful. Ferrante glares at Seraphon. The Orland steps back, blinking away the rebuke, and peers at you, probing. His yellow-green eye narrow, unfocused as if trying to remember something. And the captain turns a warm smile back to you.
My apologies. Rest assured, it will not happen again.
I like how you cursed out the little guy. Poor guy.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean it, really. We're up all night, you know, searching out our friend here.
He looks to you.
You've been at sea a while. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, aye? Well, mine plays tricks on others, too. Usually don't mean much. Maybe see a bit of shadow, hear a bit of tune. Not less a person sensitive. Like, say, a watcher.
He winks. I remember the Drake.
Gelarde. Then that should make this easy. I am keen to show my rascal of a compatriot some much-needed humility. I thought perhaps you may care to as well.
Ferrante's, do my job for me, friend. Hope you don't die in the effort.
The rogue's words flit through your thoughts like darters. Not quite your own, but not entirely unlike your own either. Why is this of any concern to us?
As an ally to the Knights of the Crucible, I believe Benweth sought to take you down a notch. Word of Benweth's raid on the Defiant will spread throughout the Deadfire. More fools will seek to prey upon you. I would suggest you stave off all others by making an example of Benweth.
Where might I find Captain Benweth? Say I wanted to teach him a lesson.
Benweth's Drake took damage during the storm. Eventually, he will need to dock for repairs, and when he does, Seraphin can find him for you.
Ferrante's furnishes a hand toward the Orland at his side.
He is rather an unrefined creature, but he is a most skilled ship hunter, I assure you.
Unrefined? Begging your pardon, Captain, but I'd be the fucking model of the gentleman of fortune. As for Benweth, that sucker of squid tits be as predictable as the tide. I'd wager all my furriest bits that he'd set sail for Deadlight.
That would be felicitous indeed, as I believe the traitor Remaro hides there as well. I quite enjoy killing two men with a single bullet.
Wouldn't have even thought of it if you hadn't brought it up, sir.
Yet you feel a surge of anger that's not your own. Seraphin spins towards you and bows again.
Now, I ain't hardly in any hurry to leave the fine company of the gentlemen of leisure, but the captain be right about me finding your mark. Adding to that, you sail into Fort Deadlight not knowing your innies from your outies, you might very well find the locals cannon fucking your boat to sodden splinters.
Grins broadly. Why loan me your best ship, Hunter?
What venture does not require an investment to be prosperous? The Seraphin is an allowance, which I expect you will return in one payment or another.
Welcome aboard, Seraphin.
Oh, you won't be regretting this, Watcher. At least so long as you keep us heavy in grog and light on the onions. Ugh, them dirty shit apples ain't never agreed with me, and I'll be suspecting they never will.
Pats his bell as he strides to your side.
He's not sleeping near my berth, I promise you that much.
I sail now for Dunwich, my own safe port. I will await you there, should you be successful in schooling our wayward captain.
Mm-hmm. Let's keep him as a cipher. Cool. Okay, so let's go to port. Yep. Let's get all the supplies we need. Oh, wow, everyone levels. Okay, so arcane, history. Fusions. Think we have. Oh, we've got Fan of Flames. Do that. That's a pretty good spell. Weapon proficiency. Yeah, let's give you the sword. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to give you much because I think we're going to have to drop you for the cipher. Canna. Physics. Okay, I want you to know fighter stance. Your fighter stance will be... Yep, cleaving stance. That works. Or your stance.
How may I
There you go.
help?
A lot of that. Let's go alchemy. Keep the religion going for a little bit. Okay, love this spell. What's the other spell that I use a lot? Could do a blessing. Let's do that. Do that one instead. Okay. Vile thorns. Sharp bramble. Okay. Mechanic. Survival's high, diplomacy could be high too. Revive the dog. I don't have a dog. Base of a roll. The ranger quickly dives a safe distance and gains quick inspiration. This ability does not cause recovery. Kinda good, but I want this one. Giving the ranger animal companion accuracy bonus against them. If the prey is killed, the mark will jump to a nearby enemy. That's dope. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be?
I'd like to hire some crew.
There's plenty of people looking for passage out of here. Let's see if...
Okay, so that's repair. How much crew can I have on my ship, though? Novice helmsman and cannoneer. Okay. Deckhand and a surgeon. Let's grab her. Okay.
You think it's smart, giving the Huan all these guns?
Why not?
You
We have supplies here for the paying. Have a look.
have. So, cannon, we only have 13. Let's get... 100, that works. Let's do the full lot. Full supplies. Water. Accept. Grab some rice. Boy, that's gonna cost. Okay.
Race you to the coral?
No contest.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I...
Right. I see. Okay, so inventory. Let's see. How do I bring up my ship stuff? Here it is. Surgeon deckhand. We have a cook. We have a navigator. We need another cannoneer, right? Crap. Okay. Let's go back to town and get another cannoneer. Hate to do it, but I need it. Need it. Okay. Did we want to kill the captain for... Well, let's see. Blow the man down. So, southwest.
Red Serens, adherents, the dear wooden. What next?
Okay.
Still
One more
kicking, eh?
cannoneer.
What'll it be? There's plenty of people looking for...
Just hire him. I like the idea of multifaceted people. Okay, so we only have 2 guns on my ship. So we have to be careful with what we get in this encounter with. If we get in a fight with anything, we gotta like try to board them. So southwest is where this other captain is. Interesting. Let's go find him. Give him the old stabbing. Slips through the wreckage. You come up an abandoned slope, run aground on the beach. The nearby coral and volcanic rock may have smashed its hull to kindle, but there still might be something salvageable in the hold. Take time to explore the wreckage. Nothing. Do it again. Alien Trading Company colors. Complete waste of time. You're being pursued. 14 men. That's by 6. Faster. Details. Got 2 cannons on one side, 200 and 500 meters. 7. 4 turns. Got more range than mine by a lot. Probably naval battle though. The enemy crew is scurry to their stations in preparation for maneuvers. Whirlwind turns to port, attempting to gain the wind advantage. Use a course of action. Crap. Forgot what side my cannons were on. Port. Okay. Opponent ship comes about with all possible haste, so the opposing crew is fleet of foot. Turning vessel of the Whirlwind side still takes time. Fire the starboard cannons. Let's do grape shot. As the ship crests over the peak of the wave, your cannons fire a deafening volley at the opposing ship. Fires. Miss. Misses. Whirlwind misjudged the wind's direction as the crew executes their maneuver. The ship's sails abruptly flutter loose on their mast. The ship comes to a stop. Sail. Enemy crew might be spoiled for a fight, but you're in no hurry to give it to them. You advance towards the opposing ship on your own time. The fine beats in the windward, tracking between port and starboard with all appropriate speed. Your ship is faster and your crew better prepared. Secure the wind gauge before the wind crew has the opportunity to come and claim it for themselves. Turn to starboard. Helmsman spins the wheel to starboard as the crew trims the sails. Enemy crew scurries to their station in preparation for the maneuver. Opposing vessel maneuvers to bear down on you, aiming artillery square at the Defiant. The distant thunder of cannon echoes. 2 damage aboard deck. Injuries can occur during ship battles and encounter at sea. The limited of the ability of crew members during the combat, you can use the report to command to move on an injured crew member to the reserve to be healed by the ship surgeon. They cannot perform their job during a battle while injured unless the surgeon attends to them. The world map. Forcing a crew member to work with an injury has a severe impact on morale. Crew members can still be healed by this ship surgeon as long as they are placed in a reserve slot. Whether on the world map or in battle, if a crew member sustains 4 injuries, they will die. Okay. There are several jobs on the ship. Wow, I really wish I would have seen this before. The crew needs to fill while sailing. Every ship needs deckhands, cannoneers, and helmsmen, and all ships benefit from having cook, surgeon, and navigation on board. The larger the ship, even require a boatswain to keep the decks in order. Okay. To place new sailors on the ship, you must be in port. Click on any available sailor from the known sailor section and move them to an open role on the ship. Note that each sailor has different talents. Not all sailors will be well suited for the job. Filter through the known sailor job types to see who excels at which role. Your crew consumes food and drink while adventuring. The type of food and drink you feed them will adjust their morale. More expensive provisions make them happier. Cheap food and drink will lower their morale over time. Even so, fewer things will impact your crew's morale as badly as letting them starve. A starving crew with low morale may mutiny. If neglected for too long, or for long enough, some may even die. There are several jobs on the ship. The captain determines how likely the ship is to gain advantage. First move and other bonuses to the ship combat. Deckhands are required to perform any maneuver in ship to combat. If a ship does not have enough deckhands, it will move more slowly on the world map. The more skilled deckhands a ship has, the faster it will move in combat. The boatswain counted a deckhand, but is more important for the ability to accelerate the completion of special events, such as putting a deck fire on, or putting out a deck fire on the ship by coordinating their actions. Helmsman is required for turning and jibe actions in ship-to-ship combat. More experienced helmsmen make the ship harder to hit after performing turn and jibe actions. Cannons cannot fire without a cannoneer assigned to them. The more experienced the cannoneer, the more accurate their fire. Surgeon increases the rate of healing for injured crew members in the reserve, both in combat and while traveling. Two jobs have no combat roles, may be called upon to resolve ship events. The navigation increases speed on the world map, and cook reduce food consumption while traveling. Hey, what's up, Dr. Winter? Okay. Turn to port. Continue. Okay, the opposing shell lets out its sails and moves full force back. I don't know where I am in comparison with them, and it doesn't look like I'm lined up. Half sail. Enemy crew scurries to their station in preparation for maneuvers. Opponent's sail hangs empty as their ship comes to a stall. The wind has died. What is hold position do? That would be a problem. That's not a great thing for a router to do. That sucks, dude. Hopefully it didn't do too much damage. Man, I kind of feel like I didn't set my crew up properly. Injured for 5 days, dang. Torn muscle. She's injured. Or continue. Our crew scurry across the deck to take up their position. The enemy crew scurries in their station in preparation for maneuvers. Distant thunder cannons roar. God. Or the starboard cannons. Damage to above crew deck. Everyone doing okay. Opposing ship lets out the sails and moves with full force of wind. Full speed ahead. crew of the Whirlwind sprints into action, facing their stations. Okay. Full speed ahead. The Whirlwind just judges the wind direction. As the crew executes their maneuver, the ship's sails abruptly flutter loose on their mast. The ship comes to a stop. Fire the starboard cannons. Shoot cannonballs. Hit 7 and 4. Okay. The enemy crew scurries to their station in preparation for the maneuver. Oh man. Okay. Turn to starboard. Full speed. Speed. We've lost the wind. We're getting in there. Speed again. Okay, so they messed up their maneuver. Prepare to board. We're gonna try to board them. A rousing cry, your crew throws a grappling hook and boards planks across the gap between the two ships. They stream onto the deck, weapons at the ready. The stunned crew enemy rally and meet your sailors with a resounding boom of gunfire and clang of steel. They were kicking my butt. This is all I could do. Okay. Take this dude down first. Oops. I'm gonna roll this. Yeah, get him. Okay. Who's this? This is Jody. Okay. I need you to switch to your weapons. Pick up this guy. Oh man, they're jumping all over. Okay, now I know why we need more crew people. Do your big heal. Okay, great. Take down this dude. Also, you need a switch. Crap.
I cannot whack him any harder.
I don't think we're gonna win this. Go ahead and switch back to this. This guy with all the fireballs.
I think it's beyond me.
Not sure I like the fact that you jumped over the ship like that. I think we're gonna have to load. Looks like a definite wipe. My question is, where was I supposed to get more cannons? Or like, be able to even fight this? My first ship combat, and it didn't go well. Was overpowered, outmanned, all good things. Why is that my first encounter is my question. Alright, let's go hire the rest of that crew.
You think it's smart, giving the Huan all these guns?
Man.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be? There's plenty of people looking.
I'm gonna need both of you guys. Okay. Um, Potions, healing. Alright, potions. Shove impede. Scrolls, explosives. Okay. Anyone kind of a cook? Okay. You're smart. You can learn to cook. These medical supplies. Road to Deadfire. Deadlight, whatever it's called. There in the distance, haze, sea, mist, and rocky shadow, Port Deadlight rises over the horizon. Approaching a pirate stronghold is a risky venture, even for the most skilled of mariners. Any ship not flying a principal flag that's sighted in Deadlift shall be raided. Row to the shore on a skiff under the cover of night. Sunlight glints sharply on many points of the choppy, undulating sea like a shattered mirror spread out for miles. Drop anchor, you instruct your ship hands, and ready the skiff. We row for shore at night. Waves slap at the sides of your skiff, the only sound aside from the occasional grunt of exertion as you stealthily row in the island shore and under the shroud of darkness. 8 hours pass. You stow your skiff in the shadow of the towering walls and creep forward in search of a way into the fort. Okay.
Hunt for a way in.
So I'm actually going to call it here for tonight. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by, Dr. Winter. I hope that weather wasn't too damaging to your house. That sucks. Never want equipment to burn. So Janette, thanks for hanging out. I will be back on tomorrow, probably around 8ish Eastern. And then I think I'm gonna just we'll start out with Terraria, like for maybe like a half an hour, and then we'll jump back into this game and play an hour of that. We'll kind of like split time for a little bit until I finally, break through with Terraria. But yeah, I will make sure to at least play this game once every 3 days so I can keep posting up videos. But thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks everyone on YouTube for watching. I will see you all tomorrow.